The human brain. A universe unto itself. Have you ever seen a ghost? Or maybe you've never seen one, but you're pretty sure you've felt the icy grip of a ghostly hand on your shoulder, or sensed a spirit's chilling breath down your neck. Or perhaps you have no doubt whatsoever that your goldfish is actually a former 19th century opera singer come to haunt you for reasons you can't quite put your finger on. Okay, probably not that last one. But paranormal experiences are more common than you might think. So how exactly do they affect the human mind? Well, there are plenty of theories out there, but today we're going to look at a few of the most compelling and scientifically grounded ones. Psychological influence. Let's start with how your brain reacts to feeling psychologically influenced by something beyond your control. That would be terrifying, right? Like the sensation of an unseen presence watching you, whispering just out of earshot, or better yet, hearing your name when you're all alone. According to psychologists, the first step in understanding these experiences is to identify the emotions they trigger. Is it a primordial fear of being hunted? Does it fill you with childlike awe? Are you confused and disoriented? By identifying the emotion, you can start to uncover the psychological process behind it. For example, if you're experiencing fear or revulsion, you may be activating the same brain regions that respond to physical danger. In the case of what psychologist David Matsumoto calls socio-cognitive fear, your brain could be misinterpreting benign sensory input as a threat. This could involve heightened activity in the amygdala, which is responsible for processing emotions like fear. On the other hand, feelings of awe or wonder in the face of the paranormal might activate reward-related areas of the brain, such as the ventral striatum, which releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and motivation. As for confusion or disorientation, those might be linked to the prefrontal cortex, which is involved in decision-making and social cognition. When confronted with experiences that challenge our understanding of the world, this region of the brain could be trying to make sense of the unknown by creating new connections between different brain regions and accessing memories that seem relevant. It's as if your brain is playing a game of mental charades, acting out various scenarios in an attempt to find the right fit for the experience you're having. But why would your brain go through all this effort? Why not just stay blissfully ignorant of any paranormal occurrences around you? Well, it all boils down to survival. Think about it. If your ancestors had ignored signs of danger in their environment, like the rustle of a predator in the bushes or the flash of lightning before a storm, they might not have survived long enough to pass on their genes. Our brains have evolved to be ever vigilant, always searching for patterns and meaning in our surroundings. Even if those patterns aren't really there, sometimes this drive to make sense of everything can lead us to see ghosts where there are none. Cultural conditioning. Now, let's shift our focus from your brain's internal processes to the external factors that influence your beliefs about the paranormal. One significant factor is your cultural conditioning. What stories have been told around campfires or whispered around dinner tables in your family? What religious teachings have shaped your worldview? And which local legends still echo in your mind? All these cultural influences create a rich tapestry that shapes your interpretation of the world around you. This idea is supported by the work of psychologist Peter Sellers, who suggests that our beliefs in supernatural forces are heavily influenced by cultural stories and folklore. For example, if you grew up hearing tales of vengeful spirits haunting your hometown, you might be more inclined to believe in ghosts when you hear footsteps in your attic at night. Your cultural conditioning has primed your brain to interpret these sounds as paranormal rather than mundane. This cultural lens also shapes your expectations. If ghost stories are commonplace in your culture, you might be more attuned to subtle changes in your environment that could be mistaken for ghostly apparitions. In fact, many cultures have their own unique beliefs and stories surrounding death, the afterlife, and the possibility of communicating with those who have passed on. These beliefs become deeply ingrained in our minds, shaping our perceptions and interpretations of the world around us. Even if there's no empirical evidence to support these beliefs, they continue to influence our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Cognitive biases. But it's not just external factors that shape our beliefs in the paranormal. Our brains have a natural tendency to find patterns and meaning, even where there is none. This cognitive bias is explored in the work of psychologist Albert Schatzman, who studies the human tendency to perceive meaningful patterns in random stimuli. You've probably heard of pareidolia, the phenomenon of seeing faces in inanimate objects like toast or a grilled cheese sandwich. But Schatzman suggests that this same cognitive process might be at play when people experience the paranormal. Our brains are wired to find human-like qualities in non-human things, and when we encounter ambiguous stimuli, like a fleeting shadow or a strange sound, we tend to interpret them through this cognitive lens. This means that our beliefs in the paranormal are often rooted in our own perceptions and interpretations of the world around us. We might see ghosts not because they're actually there, but because our brains are wired to find human-like qualities in non-human things. Confirmation bias also plays a role here. We tend to notice and remember information that confirms our existing beliefs while ignoring or forgetting information that contradicts them. So, if you believe in ghosts, you might be more likely to pay attention to stories about haunted houses and ghost sightings while dismissing those who claim there's a rational explanation for these experiences. Sleep and stress factors. Now let's delve into the murky waters of sleep and stress and how they intersect with our experiences of the paranormal. Sleep deprivation can significantly alter our perceptions and increase our vulnerability to suggestion, leading us to interpret ambiguous stimuli as paranormal in nature. Hallucinations can also occur during sleep deprivation, further blurring the line between the real and the imagined. Psychologist John Allen Lee explores the relationship between sleep and the paranormal, suggesting that sleep deprivation can alter our perceptions and make us more susceptible to paranormal beliefs. He notes that sleep-deprived individuals are more likely to report experiences that could be interpreted as paranormal, such as hallucinations, sleep paralysis, and heightened suggestibility. Sleep paralysis itself, a temporary inability to move or speak while falling asleep or upon waking, can be a particularly vivid experience that blurs the line between wakefulness and dream. Some people report experiencing the sensation of a presence during sleep paralysis, which can be mistaken for a ghost or other supernatural entity. High stress levels can also play a role in shaping our beliefs in the paranormal. When we're under extreme stress, our sympathetic nervous system kicks into gear, releasing adrenaline and cortisol and heightening our state of arousal. This heightened state can make us more sensitive to subtle stimuli in our environment, leading us to interpret them as threatening or paranormal in nature. Parapsychology and fringe science. While many of these factors can be explained through traditional psychology and neuroscience, there's another realm of study that delves into the more controversial aspects of the paranormal, parapsychology. Parapsychologists explore topics like telepathy, remote viewing, and other psychic abilities that fall outside the realm of conventional science. Although parapsychology remains a fringe field, some researchers argue that it offers valuable insights into the human mind's untapped potential. One prominent parapsychologist is Rupert Sheldrake, who proposes the controversial theory of morphic resonance. This theory suggests that all members of a species are linked by an invisible field of information that allows them to communicate telepathically. While this idea lacks empirical support, it highlights the fascinating possibilities that lie at the intersection of the paranormal and human cognition. Parapsychology encourages us to question the boundaries of our current understanding of the human mind and to explore the vast unknown that lies within. Media and pop culture. Finally, let's consider the influence of media and pop culture on our beliefs in the paranormal. Horror films, books, and documentaries can create a sense of familiarity with the supernatural, making it seem more believable and therefore more likely to occur in our own lives. Psychologist Delia Fleece explores the relationship between mass media and beliefs in the paranormal, arguing that exposure to horror media can desensitize us to frightening stimuli and make paranormal beliefs seem more plausible. Consider the countless ghost stories you've heard or watched, each adding a new layer to your understanding of what might lurk in the shadows. These narratives, whether fictional or purportedly true, weave a rich tapestry of ghostly encounters that can shape your beliefs and heighten your awareness of potential paranormal activity in your own life. When you hear a floorboard creak in your old house, your mind might conjure up images of ghostly apparitions dancing in the moonlight, all thanks to the stories you've absorbed over the years. Belief in the paranormal is a testament to the complexity of the human mind and its relentless curiosity about the unknown. From the primal fear of the unknown to our insatiable desire to uncover the secrets of the universe, our experiences with the paranormal reveal the depths of human emotion and cognition. Whether we encounter ghostly apparitions, unexplained phenomena, or the echoes of loved ones long gone, these experiences leave an indelible mark on our psyche, reminding us of the mysteries that lie at the heart of existence. So keep an open mind, embrace the unknown, and let your journey into the realm of the paranormal be a source of wonder, discovery, and enlightenment. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share and subscribe so you never miss out on our latest content. Thanks for joining us. And until next time, keep exploring the fascinating world of human cognition and the paranormal.